Office of the First Lady, Edo State, in collaboration with Professional Women's Group, Edo State has held a one-day seminar in commemoration of the 2025 International Women's Day with the theme Accelerate Action, Enhancing Women Participation in Politics. The event, which held at the John Odigi Oyegu Public Service Academy, have women drawn from different professions. They include the Nigerian Association of Women Journalists, NAWJ, Edo State, Medical Women's Association of Nigeria, M1, Edo State, Radio, Television, Theatre, Art Workers Union of Nigeria, Ratawa Women Committee, Edo State Council, Women in Optometry Nigeria, Edo State Branch. Others include FIDA Edo State, League of Women Voters of Nigeria, Association of Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria, Edo State, Stand Up for Women Society, Edo State, and the Society of Women Accountants of Nigeria, Benin Chapter. Addressing the women at the event, the Coordinator Office of the First Lady Edo State, Edeseli Anani Ukbebolo, charged the women to be united and speak with one voice to get the recognition they seek for. She urged professional women to get involved in politics as any policy made will affect.
You must be able to unite as women in one voice for you to have representation. Once the house is divided, honestly, you cannot find a seat in parliament. It is important that women must find your voices. You say accelerate action. What are we accelerating? 35% affirmation will barely seem 20%. Barely. We struggle. Who better makes policies that affect the woman than the woman herself? If you don't get yourself in politics, the policies that will be made will affect you. It will affect your profession. So women must come out. What is really most important as professional women is, what do we do with what we have at hand? It is important that as professional women, you take up somebody and sponsor that person. I will say to women, if we rally around one woman, the men will be begging us for our votes.
The keynote speaker, Dr. Ame Ugbemudi Onwago, revealed that participation of women in politics is not the problem, but representation. She said that when it comes to decision-making in politics, women are few. She charged women who want to go into politics not to show desperation.
Since the participation of women is really not the problem, the problem we have is the underrepresentation. It will make both to know that Nigeria, in election campaign, women made over 60% of the campaign trail. You agree to that. But when it comes to boardroom decisions, the women there are skeletal. Why? Because those that take the decisions are all men. And as soon as you show desperation, they start telling you what you don't want to hear. But this time is different. I'm happy today because NAWJ and some other professional bodies who are really the professionals want to get involved. The day you shut up a woman in politics is the day you shut up your daughter, is the day you shut up your wife, is the day you shut up your mother. Because if a woman cannot speak, then it means that by extension, your wife cannot speak, your daughter cannot speak, and your sister cannot speak.
The coordinator of Professional Women's Group and the chairperson of Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, NAWJ, Adesuwa Himwa, in her opening remarks said the women's inclusion is not just a matter of justice, but a key factor in creating more effective governance. She noted that despite progress, women remain underrepresented in politics, added that harmful norms, violence and stereotypes hold them back.
Despite progress, women remain underrepresented in politics. Harmful norms, violence and stereotypes hold them back. But we can change the narrative. And that's one of the reasons we are gathered here today. We must pass laws to prevent violence against women and children. invest in women's leadership development, and promote equal participation. We must challenge patriarchal norms and stereotypes in our societies. Let us work together to create a world where women have an equal voice in politics, a world where women can live, participate, and thrive, and of course take the front burner when key decisions are being taken in our great state, Edo.
The event featured free medical screening, panel discussion, presentation of awards to deserving professional women. This is BCTV News.